Finally, we are at it. The man, the myth, the legend. Speak softly, carry a big stick. Big progressivism himself. The Bull Moose Party. Everything we've been talking about up until this point. We finally gonna officially meet President Theodore Roosevelt. Good morning, Arca family. If you're not here with us, I hope you're feeling good. I hope everything's going okay with you, but this is the lesson you're going to miss for the day. So this is President Theodore Roosevelt. And today we're kind of looking at his foreign policy accomplishments and achievements, which go with the objective. Examine the foreign policy accomplishments of Theodore Roosevelt and assess their significance in enhancing the United States' global influence. And like I've been saying, everything's been kind of building up to us becoming a major world power coming up. So just some things to consider. Our objective for the day: explain what we learned in Unit 2 about Theodore Roosevelt's trust bonding and conservation efforts. All right. And our reading: President Roosevelt's foreign policy achievements. Simple little reading. No primary resource to go with it because that's kind of got its own lesson in the next one. And our menu item: President Roosevelt's foreign policy achievements. Give me the who, what, when, where, why, how for the main ideas. And I have two questions to kind of go with that because I do want to focus on his DOK questions. Question number one: why did President Roosevelt order the Great White Fleet to set sail around the world? In the reading, you're going to kind of learn and determine some of those things about the Great White Fleet and everything like that. We'll also kind of refer back to that in the next reading, President Roosevelt's corollary and all that. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. What was the purpose of the Panama Canal? Why was that even dug? Why was that established? Because we're going to kind of see them play a little role. Panama's going to play a little role later in the 1960s, stuff like that happening, Cold War level stuff. But yeah, some pretty cool Black Ops level stuff happening. But yeah. For the DOK questions, I'm going to want my kids to focus on all three today. Investigate how Roosevelt's foreign policy decisions affected U.S. relations with Latin America. That's pretty much anything from Mexico on down to South America. What conclusions can you draw from this? So was his foreign policy decisions affecting us in a positive or a negative way? The United States kind of has a track record. I mean, you could look back at the Monroe Doctrine, telling Europe to stay out of the New World's business, and that Latin America didn't really respond positively to that because they're like, who are you to speak for us? Just some things to kind of consider. Second one: formulate an argument for or against Roosevelt's use of military intervention in foreign affairs, even though that's common in practice today. What evidence supports your position? So just make a small little short argument on whether or not you support or you're against his decisions for using military intervention in foreign affairs. And assess the effectiveness of Roosevelt's foreign policy in achieving U.S. interests during his presidency, because he had an agenda and he was rolling with that. So just kind of know, I do want to refer you back to the speak softly and carry a big stick. You're going to see that in the reading as well. And it's a proverb. I'm covering that with the 6-year-olds right now. Actually, in the last few weeks I did. What is a proverb? It's kind of like this old wise saying, or something like that. It doesn't have to be Japanese, even though the Japanese have a lot of proverbs and stuff like that you could relate to. And they always have a deeper meaning. Speak softly, carry a big stick. That doesn't mean actually talk low and carry a stick you find in the yard. No, it has a way deeper meaning to it. So that's kind of what he referred to with his diplomacy and negotiation tactics as a first approach. So you could say that his Great White Fleet is like his big stick, okay? And we'll cover that more in a later chapter. But other than that, this is a very short chapter. Let's see, what am I taking for the exit ticket? Oh yeah, I'm definitely taking this. Beautiful question. Between 1903 and 1914, the United States built the Panama Canal. So how did imperialism contribute to U.S.'s foreign policy at the turn of the 20th century? So if we build this canal in Panama, how does that affect us? Like, how is that showing our foreign policy influence? And keep remembering, that's a lot of imperialistic tendencies right there. A lot of mine. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Right? Cuba. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to kind of see that kind of pop off later on in the Cold War as well. A lot of references to Cold War because we kind of see that going up. So yeah, make sure you kill this for the exit ticket, get it done, and the ticketism formatting. And that is pretty much it for this lesson. So do remember to grow strong minds, grow strong hearts, and live the Arca way. Love yourselves and love each other. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, this is lesson 3 of 5. So we're getting pretty close to that test. All right, I'm done talking now. All right, have a good day, y'all.